Whether you're in tech right now or you're just a beginner and you're trying to break into tech and you're just trying to level up your skills and get your skills ready to break into tech, then in this video, that's what I want to share with you. I just want to share a few things, like a few tips that I think that will really help you level up in tech if you're already working in tech. If you're in a help desk role or you're in just some kind of tech support role and you want to reach that next step outside of getting the certification, that's definitely one of the things that you're definitely going to want to do to take that next step, as far as if you want to do more than just tech support and start getting to a sysadmin or a network admin or some kind of software engineer. You're going to have to start leveling up by just getting certifications. But in this video, I'm just going to be breaking down just a few things that I thought of that can also help you level up, that I've noticed that has helped me. And if you don't know anything about me, I definitely started with zero experience, been in IT for over a decade. Now I'm a network engineer. I also work in cybersecurity as well recently for the past couple of years. So if that interests you, definitely go ahead and thumbs up the video. Share it if somebody else needs to hear this video, please, and definitely drop down in the comments. I'm trying to figure out, are you guys in help desk roles? What are you guys that are watching the video? Are you guys already engineers? Where's everybody at? Are you trying to get into tech? Where you at? Just let me know in the comments. I'm really interested in see what kind of people are consuming the content. All right, y'all, so let's just talk about being able to take advantage of opportunities. So this is specifically if you're in a tech support role, help desk role, or anything like that. You want to be able to take advantage of opportunities. Even if you are a NOC tech, you could be at the network operations center as a technician, just like a level 1 technician, just working tickets, basically something like that. In my experience, when I was a NOC tech, I'll speak from that experience. And it may even come across in the help desk experience. When I was doing help desk for Dell, I didn't really notice it, but there may be opportunities. And that's just the whole point of this thing that I'm trying to explain to you, is just take advantage of any opportunity. So in the NOC, you're going to see things like, hey, there's a F5 load balancer where the servers aren't communicating and they need a network person to address the issue and help us check out a few things as far as the network is related to the F5 component being on the network and everything like that. You're going to see tickets like that come through. You may see maybe tickets that aren't network related come through the network. Those are the times that you want to jump on and try to dig into those kind of issues, things that are out of the ordinary that you don't see every day. This is where you're going to level up. This is where you're going to gain some different experience other than the mundane or the same regular tickets. You want to be searching for these opportunities, and trust me, they're going to come. Again, how I learned SD-WAN was I definitely had to learn from textbook, right? And going through the CCNP Encore and learning through the textbook. But I coupled that with the on-the-job training that was being offered from Verizon when I was working with Verizon, and they had some SD-WAN training because we had a client that was transitioning or migrating their whole WAN infrastructure away from traditional WAN and implementing that new SD-WAN technology. Now, there were people more experienced than me that was working with me that could have jumped on there and took the free training that they were offering, but people had to go play golf, or they may have had something else to do. Family comes up, but I have family too, but I sacrificed that time, right? Because I really wanted to learn that technology the best I could. And then I was able to build my knowledge base. And guess what? Once they did transition over, now I'm low-key like a subject matter expert, at least amongst my peers. Of course, I wasn't in the implementation and the whole thing of the migration because I wasn't technically on the engineering team with Verizon, but I was still pretty much part of that team because I took the training and I had to understand what they were implementing, and I was definitely helping out my team members as well. When something after the migration happened, if there was some kind of trouble, I was able to review my notes and be able to put processes and stuff together to where we could start working tickets and definitely just resolving issues within the NOC easily and efficiently. The main point that I'm saying is don't be the person that, if there's opportunities being offered to jump on different kind of projects, or it doesn't have to even be a project, if there is a trouble ticket that everybody knows about, everybody's talking about, it's been going on for days, jump into it. Even if you can't jump into it, try to follow it. Try to see if you can talk to your manager or maybe a higher up about it. These are things that's going to level you up. These are things that I've done that have leveled me up. Just because one person's working one ticket, if you get downtime, you can go over there and try to work with them and try to figure it out. And that's the great thing about it, is that you're going to be gaining that kind of experience. All right, the next thing that you want to do if you're trying to level up in tech and you're already working in tech, or you're just trying to level up your skills, is get a mentor. Find a mentor. That was probably one of the best things that I did. My mentor, I just lucked out, happened to be the director of the IT department that I was working with or working for. And he gave me a lot of the game, right? He definitely mentored me and took some time out, right? Blocked some time out to sit down with me. But I was also prepared, right? If you do get a mentor, definitely don't waste their time. You want to come prepared with questions. Be very prepared, because now that's going to develop a level of respect with them, with your mentor, whether it's going to be a co-worker or if it's going to be somebody outside of work, and they're going to be able to work with you more because they're going to be able to see your strengths and weaknesses. They done did it before. And to me, that's what a definition of a mentor is right? Somebody that's already walked the walk and talked the talk, but they also got to be willing to show you how to do the walk and how to do the talk. That's what a mentor is. And that's what I'm trying to do by sharing these videos, or if you guys are emailing me, right? That's what I'm trying to provide. So I would highly suggest, get a mentor. That way it brings a little bit more clarity to what you're trying to do. It's not going to be a crystal clear just because you get a mentor. It's not going to be complete clarity to your vision and your goal of working in tech or leveling up to the next level in tech. And it's not going to provide that clear vision, but it is going to help. It's going to aid you in developing and becoming that person that you're trying to level up to be, whether that's a network engineer, network admin, or just getting into the tech industry as well. All right, the last thing that I want to talk about that I would suggest everybody doing is, it's the same thing, right? Do the labs, do the projects, but this takes it a little bit step further, which is something again that I'm doing, which is building in public. You want to showcase your talent. Don't shy away from that. If you learn subnetting, show somebody else. Build in public. Share that information. This is really going to level you up, because if you're already within tech and your team and you learn something that you see that people may be asking questions about, you could put some kind of document together for your company or something, and that's really gonna catch the eye of your employer and bring you to different kind of opportunities. It has worked for me in the past, but this is the first time that I've really built in public as far as going on to social media. But I've built in public as far as in the workplace, developing processes or just sharing what I've learned with my peers as I was going through studying Juniper, and we had a Juniper issue. I was like, oh, well, this is what I've learned from Juniper or whatever. That makes you extremely valuable when you have this information and everybody knows you have the information, and that they can go to you and you have some kind of way of sharing that information to where that they can understand it and the communication is good and everything. It really just helps out that much more with just you really just leveling up. And that's pretty much it. All right, that pretty much wraps it up. Hopefully it made sense. Hopefully it gives you a different kind of perspective. I know it wasn't specific steps on how to get out of a help desk job or a tech support job and go directly in there, but hopefully it gets your brain thinking and gets you geared toward developing goals that will help you get to whatever role or whatever position that you're trying to level up to. And that was what my main goal of this video was. If you did like the video, please, you already know it's gonna help me out with the algorithms and all that there. If you like the video, thumbs it up, and make sure to subscribe and drop down in the comments. Again, I'm trying to hear from y'all. What are y'all doing to level up? Are you guys just strictly getting certifications and trying to figure it out that way? Or are you doing things like building in public? I'm interested in hearing what y'all got going on, and if any of this stuff made sense to you and if it helped you. I hope it really did, and I'm gonna catch y'all on that video next week. Make sure to lock in with me and subscribe so you don't miss it. I'm gonna holla at y'all. Peace.